Hello and welcome back to another Doctor Who figure review. In today's Doctor Who figure review I'll be taking a look at the Jungles of Mechanus set, which is exclusive to character options online, and I guess this is a bit of a bonus History of the Daleks collector's set. So yeah, this set has caused quite a stir because obviously these are totally not movie Daleks. These are Daleks from the chase, what appeared for about 3 seconds. And this is quite an exciting set because we never thought we would get movie Daleks, you know, up to the point where we thought the closest thing we would get to a movie Dalek was the Chase Guard Dalek figure. But in 2020, we have some movie Daleks. But obviously, they're from the chase, aren't they? So the way this video is going to work is I'm going to do the packaging, articulation and detail. And then I'll do my usual comparison to other figures. And then do my overall thoughts on this set. So taking a look at the packaging for the Jungles of Mechanus exclusive Dalek figure set. So again, we have this great window box display displaying the figures there. We've got the style guide packaging motif there, the Doctor Who logo, the TARDIS, and a little badge saying character online exclusive. Then we have the name of the set and the story these Daleks come from, the chase 1965, 5+ character options. On the side we get another view of the Daleks themselves and a continued of the style guide packaging. On the back we have a prototype image of the figures themselves, and of course we have the little character options online exclusive and a bio on the chase. If you want to have a little read of that, then do feel free to pause, and a little bit of a history on the Dalek props themselves, which is all very cool. And the side we have the Style Guide TARDIS motif. So taking a look at the card insert, so obviously we've got the Jungles of Mechanus background there with the various or vicious plant life. It is very colourful, which matches the not movie Daleks, which is great. So it's a really nice little display piece, and obviously Al-Duar has put a few little Easter eggs. So I believe those are sort of bombs. I can't remember what story that's from. And then we've got a little button there, and of course we've got a little Blake 7 little reference thing there, I think, that bracelet. And of course we have the TARDIS there, which is all very cool. Very nice little card insert for this set. So here we have the Jungles of Mechanus Daleks out of the packaging. And it just feels very surreal to have these Daleks because, you know, they are essentially movie Daleks. And they just look so cool. Thanks to an amazing little loophole with obviously the BBC borrowing 2 Daleks from the Peter Cushing films. We were able to get these figures because obviously character options would have to get a separate license to do the other movie Daleks by Studio Canal. So this is a great way of getting around in sort of the closest thing we could probably see the movie Daleks in 5-inch figure form, in less character option to get a Studio Canal license to produce the remaining movie Daleks. So without further ado, let's look at the articulation and then do the detail. So taking a look at the articulation for the Dalek, so the dome can do a full 360-degree turn, the eye can go up and down, the plunger is on a ball joint, and so is the gun, and of course the Daleks move on wheels. So taking a look at the detail for the Jungles of Mechanus Dalek, so if we take a look at one of them, because the detail is exactly the same for both of them, much like the articulation. So if we take a look at the dome, dome lights, obviously these are a new piece, what character options have sculpted, and as you can see we've got the great sort of ridge detailing on the sort of dome lights themselves, which is really good attention to detail, and I really do like that. So the dome, we've got this nice sort of metallic blue finish to it, which really does shine in the light, which is great. And then again we've got a bit of blue on the eye stalk there, and the sort of silver eye stalk, and again I believe this is a Power of the Daleks eye stalk actually. We've got the nice sort of lighter blue rings, which really does stand out against the sort of more darker metallic blue. We've got the standard traditional 60s Dalek eye, and again we've got the traditional Dalek grating effect on the neck bin section. So taking a look at the midsection now, we've got this sort of yellowy gold midsection which goes all along there, which does really stand out against the main sort of colour scheme of the Dalek, because the Daleks themselves have actually got a blue hue to them. They do look very sort of blue. They've got a sort of blue mixed into the silver paint, which is very accurate to how they appeared in the Peter Cushing films, and I guess the chase. It's sort of, if you've got the sort of revised War Doctor Dalek Scientist or the revised Dalek Interrogator Prime, it's the same sort of blue silver colour as that, which is very cool. So we take a look at the plunger again. The plunger has been applied with that sort of same sort of silvery blue, which really does stand out against the little silver section there. So to sort of give the illusion that it's slightly extended, so it sort of can extend that sort of telescopic look to it. And again we've got a gloss finish to the plunger, and the ball joints have been painted silver, which really does stand out against the sort of bluey silver of the Dalek itself. So the gun, we now have an Imperial Dalek gun. This is an Imperial Dalek gun because the 70s Dalek guns have a slight pinch to them, but this is an Imperial Dalek gun. Character options have used to recreate how the Dalek guns are in the Jungles of Mechanus and the first Peter Cushing film. And again, moving down to the skirt section, again we continue that sort of metallic, sort of bluey silver paint finish, which does look really great with the sort of metallic blue hemispheres. You know, no paint bleeds, it's all very crisp and sharp, so great detailing by character options. And then we have the very vibrant light blue fender, which really does pop on the figure. You know, it is very cool and very nice. So that is the detail. One difference I have noticed about these movie Daleks, this could just be me, but I believe that one of the midsections is darker compared to the others. You can see this one's a bit more lighter than the other Dalek, so I guess that's just a little tiny variation. So moving on to the comparison section for this review, so I'll be comparing it to the Chase Guard Dalek figure released in 2014, the Product Enterprise infrared movie Dalek, and of course the standard Chase Dalek figure, just to show you the difference in the colour of the silver paint. So we start off with that. As you can see, the movie Dalek has that slight blue tinge to that blue hue, which really does make the figure stand out compared to the sort of standard silver. So this is technically the most accurate movie Dalek in terms of the paint colour scheme, especially on the body with that slight blue hue. So this is a Chase Guard Dalek figure. As you can see, we can see the difference in sort of the coloration of the sort of hemispheres, you know, but this is sort of more of a bluey purple colour. I'm not sure which blue is more accurate to the sort of movie Daleks themselves, whether it's the Chase Guard Dalek figure or the Jungles of Mechanus Dalek figure, 8-inch infrared Dalek. So yeah, obviously the character options one got the main body colour scheme right, because this is just the standard silver, but obviously this has got this slight blue tinge to it, which is more accurate to how the Daleks appeared in the film and I guess the Jungles of Mechanus. So obviously character options got the dome light version right, because obviously they are red in the film, and obviously there is a red variant of the Product Enterprise one, but I've got the blue version. Obviously the midsection differences, and obviously I believe that the fender is more accurate on the character options, but I do think Product Enterprise got the metallic blue more accurate than character options. So yeah, those are the quick comparisons to those Daleks. So there we have it, my review of the Jungles of Mechanus exclusive Dalek figure set, exclusive to character options online. So what do I think of this figure set? Well, I absolutely love it. As a fan of the Peter Cushing movie Dalek figures and the Chase, because the Chase is just a lot of fun. It's a Dalek comedy. Absolutely adore the Chase. So I feel like this is a great way. I feel like this is a great way to kickstart the exclusive character options online figures. Hopefully these figures do incredibly well, which I believe they have. And hopefully that will be an indication for us to get some more online exclusives, because these are some great little oddities. You know, these Daleks can only be released once, so definitely do pick them up. You know, these are just so great. They're just going to pop on the shelf. You know, the brightly coloured scheme. You know, they're just going to add a bit more colour to the 60s era figure shelf. So of course this set is an online exclusive. It's exclusive to character options online. And obviously this is priced at £24.99. A little bit more than the History of the Dalek sets in B&M, which are priced at £19.99. But obviously character options have done a little bit more sort of work to these. Obviously we've got the additional new dome lights, which are very cool and a great little feature and great little bit of detailing on there with a nice little ridged effect to them. So you know, the extra sort of couple of quid, you know, it is justified because it is an online exclusive, and in the grand scheme of things you don't have to go around all over the place trying to find them. You know, you can just click a button and you've got them in your basket and they're on their way to you. So this is an absolutely wonderful set. This is a great little oddity, and I'm so thankful that character options have done it, because it is just an amazing set. Two stunning Daleks, and they just are going to look great alongside your other Daleks in your collection, and they're all ready to wage war against the mechanoid. So yeah, I absolutely love these Dalek figures. I can't recommend them enough. They're definitely a highlight and definitely a thing I never expected to see be released. So I'm just in absolute awe of them. I think they're marvellous. So if you haven't ordered them, then please do, because they are some great Dalek figures, and they're definitely going to be Dalek figures what are definitely going to stand out on your shelf, and I absolutely love them. So thank you very much for watching this review. I hope you have enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next video, whatever that will be. So thank you very much, and goodbye.